Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. God bless you this morning. We thank God for yet another day. We are alive, we are well, we are healthy. To Him alone be all the glory. So this morning, I want to have a journey of cooking to soup because I think I'm in haste. I don't have time to spend much. So my cooking, I want to make a palm kernel soup, which is called Banga, and I want to make a Ogbono soup and with okra. So I've already done my prep. I have my goat's meat, my stockfish, my snail, and what cow for my fish. I have here the fish and sorry, I have my cow foot, my fish, my banga. I remove it from the can because where I live we don't have the fresh one, and I just pour a little water on it to make it uh, so that if there is any dirt in it will settle at the bottom. So I have my okra chopped. I love it chopped. So my crayfish and my ogbono. Then I have the scuba fish. I like it with my banga, my seasoning, salt, bitter leaf. Sorry, I like my ogbono with what do they call it? With iru, with iru, and here I also have my periwinkles. The only thing is dry, so I've um, I've soaked it overnight. But one thing that I will do, I will add it quickly so that it can be more tender. So this is my stockfish already parboiled. So I have my meat stocks in my pot, and the next pot I'm going to be using it for my I'm going to be using it for the okra, and I have a little fry pan here to get my ogbono ready. So you see that as we go on. So let's get it started. I'm putting on my fires. So what I'm going to do now, I will my meat stock is not much, so I will have them. I'll pour it half here and half here. Okay. So my so I'll start prepping my meats. Half of it goes in here and half go here. Sorry about that. I want periwinkles in my ogbono and this, so half goes there. I've poured my tomato in. So the next thing I'm going to do is, while I leave this to cook, I'm going to fry my ogbono. So pour my oil. allow it to to get hot and a little bleached. That will be better, much better for me. So now for the ogolo, I had some of my, sorry, I'm using my, I had some of my stockfish. I had a little of the stripe. And my snail. My foot, my cow foot is already very tender, so I'm not adding it now. So I'm adding some fish. Some of the fish go in. My hands are clean, so please. And it's the house meal. So I allow it to cook for a while. I add some water in. So I've added a pinch of water to my stock. So I'm going to allow it to simmer for a while. So for my ogbono, I'm going to add it to oil. It depends on the quantity of what you want. So I get the fire off because I don't want it to burn. I just want the oil to melt the lumps. In case there is lumps in it, I want it to melt it. So that's why I take it through this process. So this is my own twist to it. And other people just start from the beginning, but for me, this is what I do. So while this is so I will take it off the hot burner and off my burner, allow it to simmer for a while. Okay, now everything is well simmer. So the next thing I'm going to put now is my iru. I love my iru. So that's the next I'm going to put. I'll put my veg. That is bitter leaf. I'm using bitter leaf. So that sorts this out. Now back to my banga. I'm going to pour in my banga. I'll be careful so that I will not pour in anything that is not unwanted. So if you can look at it, you will see that there is a little stone in. So that you need to get it off. So we're done with that. I allow that to cook. So I'm going to add my pepper. This is dry pepper. So it depends on how your taste is. For me, I love it to be a little spicy. It depends on your preference. If you like your food to be spicy, you add enough, you add to your taste. I'm not going to tell you how many spoons you add to your taste. So right away, I'm going to pour in my ogbono in. I'll put a little water in it to get it. So I'm adding water in to scrape everything out. So I'm getting my wooden spoon off it. And I'm going to allow it to cook for a while, for 20 minutes, and come back to it. So now I'm going to add in my crayfish. I'm using two and a half spoons of crayfish in here. You can see it's thick and it's drying. So what goes next is my okra. So I'm adding my okra. So when you add your okra in, you can just mix it out. I dice my okra and on the chopping board, so I chopped it. I prefer that than blending, but if you're used to blend, you can just blend it out, blend the okra out, but I prefer it this way. So I'm going to add my seasoning. So it depends on your seasoning, on whatever you like. So I'm only adding 3 cubes. 3 cubes. So I will allow it to boil for a while. So now back to my banga. Here we already have the banga, tomato, onions, and pepper blended to your taste. So I'm going in with my crayfish, 2 tablespoons. I'm adding in my stockfish already boiled. I already had in my periwinkles, so I'm just adding in some of my meat already tender, some dry fish, the snail. So the protein that you love having, it might be just fish alone. So it depends on what you want, what is your taste. So I'm adding in some little cow food because it's already tender. So I'll cover it for a while to boil. Okay, now we're going to be tasting for salt. So I'll now put my screwbread fish in. I've not added salt at all, but my meat stock was well seasoned. So, so I'm going to add salt in now. So you add salt in your food according to your taste. It is well seasoned and wow, it's doing a wonderful work. Let's just have it like that. So I'm going to add in my screwbread. So I'm not going to turn it again. That's why I first tasted for. So I'll cover it and leave it to simmer. So back to my banga now. So back to my banga. I'm adding my cube. I use 3 cubes. Okay. So if you look at it and it's thick and you need to add some water, feel free to do that. It's necessary. Add some fresh fish. Okay. So I'll leave it to cook, but I'm going to add some water more. I'm going to add more water. Okay. So leave it to simmer. Now everything is in. Well, some mashed and so I'm going to lower my heat for a while, and while my banga is still cooking. So done with the ogbono soup with okra. So see how it looks like. So I'm going to be showing you while we will be having a meal of it with a good either fufu or a banku or eba, whatever thing you like, whatever food you like to eat. So this is, we are done with this. So now to the banga soup. So I'm getting it off my fire. The fire is low here. I know it. So here I'm going to add some salt. I've not added salt at all. So I'm adding salt to your preference. If you like a lot of salt, you add it to your taste. So we're going to allow the salt to get well incorporated into it. It's done now. So we're going to have a little taste of it. And honestly, is a is wow. So it tastes so nice. So nice, so nice. Okay, that's my edition for today. Please tell us where you're watching us from so that we can give you a big hug the next time I'm going to be having time to do cooking. Okay, it's nice to know. It's nice to hear from you. Please give us a thumbs up and share the video. God bless you. Like and subscribe. God bless you. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.